So a lot has happened since my last Skool update video, right? And in today's video, I want to focus on the new email backend system that we've built and also the new funnel sales system that we're using now for both organic and paid traffic to sell more members into my paid Skool community. So let's dive right into it. So here's what I'm going to cover. First of all, I'm going to cover the new versus the old sales machine, kind of the old sales machine that I've been using for my Skool community so far. I'm going to break down why it hasn't really worked the way that we intended it to work. We've identified kind of the flaws, and then I'm going to present to you the new sales machine, the new funnel that we're going to use. Then I'm going to cover the email backend. So since my last video, I've hired a team of really good copywriters. We built an entire new email backend system with an autoresponder, and we're also going to do daily emails, and we've implemented all of the tracking that we need to be able to track this as well. So a bunch of exciting stuff I want to share with you guys there that I'm a strong believer in, and I will tell you why I think this is going to completely change everything for growing Skool communities. Then I'm going to give you an organic and paid traffic update as well. If you have watched all of the other videos, you know that we track all of this with a tool called Hyros. So we can see exactly how much money we've spent on ads, can see exactly how many sales we've generated from paid, and how many sales we've generated from organic. And I will show you what's working really well from organic now as well. I have a big update there also. Then we'll do a quick update regarding the Skool games, so see how that is going. Also do a community update, right? So how the community is going. Then I will answer a question that a lot of people are asking, which is how do you actually get people from a free group into a paid community with Skool? And then finally at the end, I will talk about the next video where will show you the complete breakdown of this new funnel. I will show you pretty most of it today, but then have a even more in-depth video in the next video that I will release. Now, let's talk about the old sales machine, right? So this is what I'm doing currently. And at the time of this recording, we're currently building the new sales machine, right? And that's going to be launched basically in 4 to 5 days or something like that. But this is what I'm running right now, as of right now, right? So it's basically an ad that will bring to a landing page. And so far in the funnel, this is actually working really well. We are getting, in terms of opt-ins and interest shown, right? We're getting a lot of people who show interest in this. A lot of people showing interest in Skool. We are generating leads right now on this landing page for $2-3 each. And some ads are generating leads for $1, which is very cheap, which is good. And we're only targeting US now with ads as well. And we're targeting US people between 24 to 40 or something like that. So yeah, and people leave their name, email, and a phone number. So it's quality leads. Then what we do is, obviously on this landing page and in the ad, we pitch the free 7-hour masterclass, right? Because I have a free 7-hour Skool masterclass where I teach people how to get started with Skool. And that is kind of what we're promoting, right? Out there on the internet as well. So when they land on the landing page, we say free 7-hour masterclass reveals how to launch a profitable online course using Skool, and learn how I made over $655,000 in 2023 by launching a Skool community with no ads or following. And then we have a video there of testimonials and a summary testimonial video, and then people opt in and we get them to the free masterclass landing page. The landing page doesn't look like this. It's a black background, but this is what I had when I planned everything. So, but it kind of looks like this. We have the same headline, and then we have the free 7-hour Skool masterclass there that we host on YouTube, and it's actually 7 hours. And then we have a button that says Join Max Premium, and then we bring the traffic to the Skool About page where people can buy or they don't buy. This is what we've been running so far. And also, as we get their emails, obviously, we collect their emails. And then from those emails, I've been writing those emails myself. And I'm not the best at writing emails. I know a little bit of copywriting, but I really don't enjoy it that much. And I'm not that good. And I've been doing it sporadically. And I've been hard pushing the sale for people to join Max Premium, essentially. So I get their email. I just start emailing them to buy, right? And when you generate cold traffic, just going for the hard push sale is not necessarily the easiest thing to do. And we're also promoting a recurring offer here, right? And that's that. I still kind of believe in this process because we're leading with so much value, right, in the free 7-hour masterclass. But the problem here, when people land on this page, why should they buy immediately? I just gave them a free 7-hour masterclass, right? So why should they even consider buying in? And I'm not telling them why they should buy in, really. Like, I'm not pitching anything really in this free 7-hour masterclass. And so it's not promoting the sale at all. So that's really why we're not getting a lot of sales from paid as well, as I'm going to show you when we go into high rows later. So that's that. I'm still a believer in this process, though, because we're generating future customers, right? I know for a fact that there are a lot of, like, I don't know how many, but I know some people have messaged me and say that, hey, Max, I'm going through the free sound masterclass now. I just have a couple of hours left. Once it's done, I'm going to join Max Premium. And all of our sales that we've generated so far, except like 7 sales, has been from organic. And this free 7-hour masterclass has been a huge driver for that. But when we run paid traffic, again, we're not really giving people a reason to buy right now on the spot, right? Because we just gave them a free 7-hour masterclass, right? So this is the old funnel, or the old sales machine. And the lead magnet, as mentioned, it's working really, really good. But it converts cold traffic into paying customers very, very slowly, if at all, right? Skool is a new opportunity in itself. People don't really know what it is. So that's why the lead magnets are working really well, right? Because they see Sam, they see Alex or Moser talking about this thing called Skool, and they see that there's a 7-hour free Skool masterclass. So it shows a lot of interest. But my current sales process with this free 7-hour masterclass, it doesn't convert cold traffic, basically people who have no idea who I am, into customers in an efficient way. And my email backend is very shit as well. So I have had a horrible email backend so far. So that's kind of the old sales machine. Now I'll break down exactly what the new sales machine is going to be and what tweaks we've made and this new thing that we're going to launch now in just like 4 days or something like that. So we're going to have the same front end, right? We're going to have the exact same ad. We're not going to change anything with the ad. And in the ad, we're basically, like if I zoom in on this thing, I can just read the ad copy, right? So basically what I say is that I just released a free 7-hour masterclass on how I made $655,000 in 2023 by launching an online course to over 25,000 people using Skool. And I did it with no ads or following. Now, in this free masterclass, I'll show you exactly how to monetize any passion or skill that you have, how to create and launch a profitable online course in just 30 days, how to use Skool, the software that Sam Ovens built and Alex Ramosi just invested into. So if you're ready to turn your passion or skills into a profitable online course, then click the Learn More button below now to access the free 7-hour masterclass, right? And then we say how to launch a profitable online course using Skool. And then it's just an image of me with the Skool logo. This ad is working really, really well when it comes to like piquing interest, like getting people interested. So they click here, we take them to the landing page, and we're going to continue to use the exact same landing page. But instead of having that testimonial video, if you remember, we're going to record a new video, and it's not this video. This is just a placeholder. But we're going to record a new video here with a script, and I'm going to record that script using a teleprompter, and it's my copywriting guys who've written that script, where we start to pre-sell them and tell them more about Skool, essentially, right? And the idea here as well is that we might get a little bit less leads. We don't know, right? We might get a little bit few people who opt in when we start to already pre-qualify them on a landing page, or basically tell them about what Skool is here on the landing page already. But what we want to test here is that even if we don't get as many leads, hopefully we will pre-sell those people who do opt in. They do watch this video, and we can kind of start to pre-sell them and put the ideas, basically start to, if lack of a better word, like persuade them on the business idea of Skool, right? Or sell them on the idea of Skool, right? And so they opt in, and then we take them to a sales page. And this is not the final sales page. Just the biggest disclaimer in the world. This is my Figma kind of plan of how it's going to be. It's not the video. It's not going to have this design. There's not really even the same text, right? This is just illustrating that instead of having the 7-hour free masterclass here, I'm going to do a separate VSL video. Then I'm going to record, and we're going to script this out, and we're going to edit it, and we're going to have a better VSL here that pitches Max Premium. And also, right? But then now you might be wondering, like, okay, so people opt in for the 7-hour free masterclass, but you don't give them the free 7-hour masterclass. Well, I'm coming to that in a second. Or I can tell you now, basically. What I'm going to say in this video and what we're going to say on this copy is that we've just emailed you the free 7-hour masterclass, but before you go and check that out, I have a confession to make. And then we just go straight into the pitch, and we start to pitch Max Premium. So it's going to be a shorter video. We still give them the free 7-hour masterclass, and we email that to them. And then I go into the pitch here to basically sell then Max Premium more. So we have a shorter video and we build a case for why people should buy into Max Premium right now, right? So that is what this illustrates, right? VSL and a sales page. Right now we just had a free 7-hour masterclass, as mentioned, a 7-hour long video, but now we're going to shorten it down, do a video sales letter from it, and we're going to have a sales letter underneath the video that pitches the Skool About page, right? So this is really the biggest difference, to remove the 7-hour masterclass from the VSL page and replace it with this. And then obviously we're still going to collect their emails. And with this email, the first email that they get, I'm going to show you the autoresponder here in a second, it's going to be the email to the YouTube video, the free 7-hour Skool masterclass. So they get that, like here's the video that you requested. So they get that immediately. But then what's going to happen then over the coming, we have an autoresponder now of 15 emails. So that's going to be like, I think it's going to be over like course of 20 days or something like that. Yeah, around 20 days, I would say. We will then start to send emails to promote people. Yeah, and then this video again, obviously, automatically promotes the Skool About page. But the coming video or coming emails, then we're promoting people back to the sales page, which then obviously will then bring people to pitch Skool, right? But we will also send emails back directly to the Skool About page as well. So yeah, this is the new setup that we're going to use. And the big difference again is that we remove the 7-hour masterclass from the sales page, replace it with the shorter VSL, a really, really good sales copy, sales page, and we do that instead. So we're going to keep the lead magnets. We're going to create a shorter VSL. We're going to push for the sale. And we're going to create a sales page that also pushes for the sale. And we will create a really, really strong backend, email backend in place. And that's what my copywriting team has created now. A really, really solid email backend. And I can highly encourage you just to opt in to get the emails, to read them for yourself. And I'm going to show you some of them today also, right? And the whole goal with this funnel is to be able to convert more cold leads into buyers. Because right now, like all of our sales, except 7 of them, has been from organic. Basically people who have watched my free 7-hour masterclass on YouTube, or they have been following me from my free Skool communities, or they've been coming from my email list, or from Instagram Reels. Like it's all been organic, right? And yeah, I'm going to show you the data now in Hyros as well. And I don't mind. We've spent, I don't know how much, like 6K on ads or something. So we're not spending a ton of money, right? So far, I think we're spending like $500 per day or something like that. So we haven't been running it for too long, 400 per day maybe. But we're not cranking it up because we're not having the sales machine in place that can convert cold into paying customers, right? But now when we have this new setup, like if I can spend, let's say $1,000 per day, and I can break even in new subscription members for that, I'm a very happy man. You know, if I can spend 30K in a month and get 30K worth of new customers, recurring business coming in from paid, I'm very, very happy. And that by in itself is going to grow everything else with reach and future potential customers as well. But if I can just have a proven process to turn cold people from an ad, and then have a proven system to turn them into paying customers and kind of shorten down the process from them being cold into being a customer with paid, that is huge. And then just have the organic machine working on top of this as well. That's the whole plan with this. And yeah, I'm very excited to get this launched and get a test. Because if you compare the two, like this one is pretty shit, honestly. It might turn customers in the future, right? We get people into the free 7 masterclass and they start to remember me and the value that I provide, but they might become a customer in 3 months. But this will most definitely, hopefully, we don't know for sure now, but we have a strong, we really believe that it's going to shorten down the time of people to become customers, right? So now let me show you the email backend. So before I dive into the Hyros right there, let's go into the email backend. So you can see here we have a free Skool masterclass. This is the new autoresponder that we've made. And we just put my entire email list into this one like yesterday. So the numbers that you see here right now, we're going to see the opt-in rates very, very soon. So it's like, 34% and 0.6% clicked. These numbers are not great, but it's because we put the entire list in there. But if we open this up and we just do the date now from today, so basically the new people who have opted in, we can see that it's at least a little bit better, right? So we have an opt-in of 51% and a click-through rate of 2%. But here in the first email, we're really just pitching people back to the YouTube video, essentially, which they already have gotten in the current sales funnel. So over time, people, the only way for them to get the free 7 masterclass will be to click. And right now, they already have received it in the funnel, right? And same thing here as well. Total 12% open rate, but if we do today, it's probably a little bit higher for the new fresh people. Yeah, it's 23%. So yeah, we're testing this out. But the main thing I want to show you is kind of how we've structured this. And obviously, we just started to test this. But as you can see, this is kind of the setup that we do for the email, which is a very, very interesting setup. So we're doing 15 emails in total. But the setup looks like this. So first of all, we send them a first email, right? And then in this email, okay, we have that as a template. I can talk about what to write in the email soon, and you can opt into this funnel yourself if you want to. You can just go to, you'll find a link underneath this video. I will leave a link to my own funnel, so you can opt in, and you can get the emails, so you can read them, and you can see how we do them, right? But in the welcome email, I basically tell them, here's actually, let me just show you the first email. I'm sure you want to, like some people have wanted to see it, so I'm just going to show it, right? So we go into marketing, emails, templates. And the reason why we did templates inside of high level was because you can't really design the emails the way you want to when you just write them in the actual automation. It was a bit annoying. But here we have the welcoming email. So I can show you the first email. So here's what it looks like. So we say, here's the free 7-hour masterclass teaching you everything you need to know to start, grow, and monetize your own Skool community, right? So if you remember in the funnel, we don't give them the free 7-hour masterclass here, right? But we tell them in this video that we just sent you an email with a link to the masterclass. So they get an email with a link to the YouTube. So that's what's happening here, right? Here's the link. And then we also say this. Before you dive into that, just do me a favor and read this short email. It should take you less than a minute. I'm going to be sending you some truly amazing, never before seen anywhere content tips and Skool secrets, free of charge. I'm holding nothing back. I'm going heavy on free value and giving you the behind the curtain peek of exactly what I did to launch, grow, and monetize my free Skool community to grow from 0 to 30,000 plus members in 1 year, make over $655,000 in 2023, and add an extra $20K in recurring monthly revenue in the first week of 2024, which is actually false. So this is something that I see that we need to change now, because it wasn't in 1 week. We added $20K in new monthly recurring revenue in 20 days. So yeah, not in 7 days, but in 20 days. But 20 days is still good. But to get this content delivered to you via email, I need you to do something for me. Just hit reply on this email, type anything and just reply. You can just hit a random keys on your keyboard, introduce yourself to me, send me your favorite emoji, whatever you want. The reason for this, it will tell your email account that, hey, this guy is a friend. And if you're serious about making lots of money with Skool and will actually apply what I'm going to teach you in these emails, just move this email over to your primary tab. That way you can see my emails more often to your success max, right? So this email basically makes sure that a lot of people have already started to respond to this. And again, it helps us to show to our email providers that we're not spam and all of that stuff, right? And we increase our chances for us to actually land in their inbox. And then we have the link here, right? And then we've crafted 15 of those more emails that, again, it's going to take me an hour or more than an hour if I'm going to show you all of the emails. But I can highly encourage you to, if you go to maxpearson.com/free-masterclass, if you opt in, or to my email newsletter as well for that matter, if you opt into this page, don't know why it's not loading now. Hello, is my website even working? My internet is slow. Okay, here we go, free masterclass. If you opt into this page, you're going to get the emails. So you can read them yourself. But let's go back to the automation. So if you go in here now to the free Skool masterclass, the way we've structured it, right, is that they get email number 1, they get email number 2, and then we wait for 2 days, and then we do a condition. If they've opened this email, then we will send the email number 3. If they didn't open email number 2, we're going to send email 2B. And what we do here, which is really cool, is that we're sending email. If they didn't open and read email 2, we're going to send email 2 again, but with a different headline, subject line. So here in email 2, we say minimum wage to $1 million, And then email 2B, we have the exact same email, but with a different subject line. How I went from 0 to 40K per month in 4 months, right? And then same thing here. Then if they, doesn't matter if they open or not this email 2B, then we send them, we wait for a day, we send email 3, we wait for 2 days, and then we check again. If they opened, we send them email 4. If they didn't open, we send this email 3 again, but with a different subject line. We went for 1 day, and then we email number 4. So this is how we've structured the entire autoresponder, right? Which is really, really cool. And yeah, that's basically it. And I've gotten help to build all of this. And I've also got help from a team of really, really good copywriters now to provide like a solid email backend for me. They went through all of my course material. They learned everything what I'm doing, and then they wrote emails from that. So they've actually been going through all of my training, learned everything, been talking to me and all of that stuff, and then they've been writing the emails, which is really, really cool. And I know a lot of people in my community, I asked them, like, what do you want to learn? And a lot of you guys wanted to see, like, how do you actually write good emails? Really, I'm not a copywriting expert. So really the best way I can show you is to opt in again and get my emails and see how they're written. Like they're really, really good. And yeah, I think this is going to be a huge driver of sales now in this new, like just fixing the email backend and having a solid sales page in place. It's going to make a massive difference. I'm very, very excited to test this out. So that is basically the email backend, right? Now, let's talk about the organic and paid traffic update. So if you go into Hyros, this is now, you can see the data from the 1st of February to today, the 14th of February. I've spent $6,000 on ads, and you can see here, I've generated 7 sales from paid. So I'm basically going back like, I've generated like $600 or $700 and I've spent 6,000 and made back 600 or 700. So the paid ads are not converting at all right now, right? But I don't mind this because I'm trying to figure out how it's going to work, right? And again, changing up the sales process to this, I think is going to make a huge difference, right? Because if I can make this work where I can spend money and just make a return on it, like break even up front, I'm more than happy to do that because now I have a predictable way to spend money to get customers that hopefully, if I have a good product, which I truly believe that I do, I will keep the clients for long term as well. But you can see here, like on this period, in 14 days, I've generated total of $12,000, $446 in new monthly recurring revenue from Skool. And so that's just organic. 127 sales total. 120 from them is purely from organic. Okay, I don't know what I just did. Let's go back. Let's do like this. All right. So you see the power of organic. I'm only like all of my sales so far is from organic, which should be very encouraging for a lot of people, right? Because like it's email, building up an email list, doing some YouTube videos, doing some Instagram reels, and like Instagram has been a big driver of sales. And just to show you, right? Like my reels has started to perform actually really, really well. You can see here, I made my first Instagram reel. When did I do this? January, like 4 weeks ago, a month ago. And like this one I boosted with some ads. So this one got like 10K organic, and then I boosted it just to see if that would work. Didn't really like it, right? But you can see still, we got 253 comments. Then, you can see that I just did normal reels like this. And it got like 4K. It's okay, right? 4K views. And then I started to make these type of reels. 28,000 views, 21,000 views, 77K, 8K, 6K, 11K, 90K, 6K, 3K, right? And the cool thing about this one, if you check this one I posted 3 days ago. It has soon 90,000 views and 1,000 comments on it. And so what's happening here is that every single comment that I do, I tell them to comment Skool and I'll send them this training, right? So I say how I made 655K in 12 months with a free course. And then I say, like, read the caption. In the caption, I tell them how I do it. And at the end, I say simply comment or DM Skool and I'll send it to you. So I have over 1,000 people here who DM Skool. And when they DM something or DM Skool, I send them an automated message again. I'm not doing this manually, so this is happening automatically. I just tell them, I just DM'd you, like, did it land? And then if you go to my inbox, if you go to the general here, you can see that here, for example, this happened 1 minute ago. You can see here, like, yeah, it's happening. Like, this is just 20 minutes ago. And each and all of these people, I send them an automated message. Hey, are looking for this free masterclass? They respond with yes. I send them the link to my funnel, and this is generating leads essentially, right? So just this reel alone has been generating like 1,000 leads. And let's say we have 50% of those opt in. I would say it's probably higher than that, 80. Let's say that's like potentially 500 to 800 leads from a super simple reel that I made that took me like 10 minutes to create. Put up my camera, set like this for 7 seconds, put on a title and wrote a short caption, and that was it, right? So the organic is working really, really well. And yeah, so that's that. Let's talk about the Skool games as well, right? So how is the Skool games performing? So right now, this is how much my community is generating per month right now, 26K. And I launched this 29 days ago. So it's added around like $1,000 in new monthly recurring revenue per day, a little bit less. But in like 29 days, it went from 0 to 26K per month, which is not too shabby, right? And in the Skool games, it is a battlefield right now. And people are crushing it. It will be, I haven't checked now. I'm still, okay, so I'm number 10, right? So you can see here, people are starting to pick up from me from behind as well. So it's like I'm just on that 10th spot. And that's why I really want to get this new sales process in place right now and start to do some more sales, because it's only the top 10 people who get to travel to Las Vegas, right? So yeah, it's a battlefield. It truly, truly is. And you see Evelyn here, like she's made 33K in new monthly recurring revenue in 14 days. It's insane. Hamza, obviously, big YouTuber that you most likely know about, crushing it as well, like 30K in new monthly recurring revenue. Code is crushing it. Eddie, all of these guys are like completely crushing it. And my pure goal now is just to be able to position myself in a top 10 spot before the end of February. So that's why I really want to get this new sales process in place and start to have like a paid marketing machine that can actually generate sales as well, right? So that's that. And then community update. Yeah, like Max Premium, it's awesome. Like we did a, it's just an awesome place to be. It's so much fun. And we did a Q&A call today. And I'm in a co-working session right now, by the way. So yeah, like if I show you my phone here, you can see that we're doing a co-working session here right now. So I'm kind of live streaming as I'm working right now. And we're sitting and working together. And just before this co-working session, I did a 3.5 hour Q&A call. So if you go into the calendar here, I did a general Q&A call. It started 2 p.m. Swedish time, and we finished 5:20 Swedish time. So 3 hours and 20 minutes I sat on a Q&A call. And the ideas that happened on that Q&A call, it's awesome. We have people running their own Skool communities. We have growth operators in there. We have people who are building communities, free communities, and monetizing it with affiliate programs. With people who are using free communities to promote their high ticket stuff. We have free communities who promote their low ticket stuff. It's awesome. It's a really, really fun and cool place to be. And we sat for 3.5 hours just talking about this. It was insane. And then also we, obviously here, we under Q&A call recordings, we record everything and we post everything as well. So we have the recordings of everything, of every single Q&A call, as you can see. And we also summarize all of the Q&A calls. So you can see here, like media buying Q&A call with Suli on February 13th. You know, they talked about ad testing and optimization, local business ads, webinars and VSLs, audience awareness, improving conversions, home renovation ads, right? So yeah. And then performance Q&A call with Gio, February 12th. Here's what they talked about. You know, proper sleep, time blocking. We talked about yeah. So we record everything. Great call here. Kevin posted great call. Kevin is running a really, really cool business now using Skool. And he recently posted a win as well. I can show that. I don't know where his post is, but he made like 6K or something like that. He posted his win about it in here. First win. So here you can see $6,200 collected for his Skool community. Pretty cool stuff. So yeah, the community is a lot of fun. It's too much fun. Now, let's talk about the FAQ, or like a frequently asked questions that I get. And a lot of people are wondering, like, how do you actually get people from your free community into your paid community? Because I'm running 2 communities, right? I have Max Free right here that has, 34,000 members. And then I have my premium community with 300 members, right? So a lot of people are wondering, like, how do you turn people from your free community into a paid one? And really, the easiest way to do it is that when you build out your free course material, you simply just mention in your free course material that you have a paid one and people can buy in. You know, you can see here as well, I have a link to Max Premium. So here's a free course. And if you want even more help and support, you can join my premium one. That's one thing you can do. Another thing that you can do is that you can make like value posts, like, right? So you can see here that I made a value post that I sent out as an email to everybody as well. And it's promoting the paid Skool community as well. So yeah, and you can also do, right now it says, we're doing Q&A calls here as well. But the way I've done it is that if you go into the calendar in Max Free, if you click here, it basically, if you want to join the Q&A calls, you have to join Max Premium, right? So people can just see the Q&A calls that we're doing, but if they want to access them, they have to join Max Premium. Another way that you can use is to actually do like a live stream, weekly live stream for your free community. So that's actually something I'm thinking about doing now soon, where I do a weekly stream on YouTube where I share information and help people and answer their questions for free. And then I can use that as a pitching machine for the paid community as well. But yeah, the free community is awesome. Here the welcome post, like 2,000 comments, and we have new people here joining all the time. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Whoops. So that's that. So yeah, there's more to this as well, but that's kind of the basic stuff. Just give away stuff for free, get people into your free one, and in your free community, you automatically pitch them into your paid one, essentially, right? Now, that's basically it for this video. In the next video, I will talk about like the complete funnel setup, right? Because right now we're writing out the sales copy for the new sales page. I'm recording the videos for both the new opt-in video page and also the new VSL page, right? So in the next video, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what the new sales pages look like, and I will show you kind of why we've done it the way we've done it. And also in the video after that, if I will let you guys know exactly how Hyros is performing, right? Because right now, as mentioned, Hyros is like, the paid ads are horrible right now. We're getting very cheap leads, right? We're getting leads here for almost $5 now. So it has increased a little bit, but we're testing some more ads now. So we have some campaigns and ad sets to generate leads for $2 to $3, and then we do a retargeting campaign on YouTube, so it's like $15. So yeah, like the whole idea now with the funnel is to fix the paid ads, and that's the goal. I just want to fix the paid ads machine as well, and then obviously double down on the organic as well. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. And again, if you want to learn all about this, right? If you want to learn exactly how to do the email backend, how to do the organic, how to do the paid traffic, if you want to learn in detail how I grew my Skool community and how I actually used organic strategies to grow my free one, and if you want to learn how I grow my paid one as well, then obviously either you join my free community or you can take my free Skool masterclass, or if you just want to go all in, and then you can join Max Premium. We do 7 calls per week. It's insane. Co-working sessions and all of that good stuff. I think that's it. Again, you know what's now coming up in the coming videos. So let me know if you have any questions, what you want to see. And just, it's all in or nothing, right? I'm trying to get on the Skool Games leaderboard. And more importantly, I'm trying to get other people on the leaderboard as well. Skool is the future. Skool to the moon. See you in the next video.